infections that invade the body.
It's a new day to challenge yourself. Take courage and be of service to others. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Take confidence and give more than what's expected. And to take on these challenges, I take Daily C. It's a non-acidic vitamin C, so you can take it every day, giving you extra immunity and protection as you take your daily challenges. So don't take my word for it. Take on every day with Daily C.
Hindi man pansin, araw-araw tayong sumusugod sa isang labanan. Sa bawat araw, ang katawan natin ay na-expose sa iba't ibang bagay na maaaring makaapekto sa ating kalusugan, gaya ng polusyon, ultraviolet rays na mula sa araw, mga microorganisms na nagdadala ng sakit, at mga free radicals na unti-unting dinadamage ang ating mga cells. Ang nagsisilbing depensa ng ating katawan mula rito ay ang ating immune system, kaya kailangan nating itong alagaan ng mabuti. Kaya naman ugaling uminom ng Sante Daily C para sa araw-araw na dose ng vitamin C. It helps with growth development and repair of our body. Nakakatulong din ito sa pagpapalakas ng ating immune system at sa pag-improve ng iron absorption, eye health at skin health. Ang Sante Daily C ay sodium ascorbate, kaya hindi ito acidic gaya ng ibang vitamin C. Ito din ay mabuti para sa mga individual na may sensitive tummy. Kaya naman stay healthy 24/7 with Sante Daily C, the non-acidic vitamin C for a stronger, healthier you, so you can seize the day to live more and do more. This is Kuya Kim, and I'm on grass.
Savor the aroma and flavor of this healthier coffee blend alternative, specially formulated for mental alertness and energy. One box comes with 10 sachets of 15-gram packets. Each easily dissolves in hot water, unleashing the Robusta coffee goodness enhanced with young organic barley grass to keep you focused and strong so you can take on the rest of the day with energetic zeal. Sante Fusion Coffee. Sante Fiber Energy is the perfect supplement for active individuals, young professionals, working parents, and people who are always on the go. This is a healthy beverage that helps boost energy and combat hunger cravings, plus it keeps your heart in tip-top shape. Simply enter 1 sachet of Sante Fiber Energy into a cup. Organic barley grass helps reduce the risk of heart disease. Chia seeds maintain good glycemic and lipid control in the body. Oats contain components such as dietary fiber and lipids that contribute to maintaining a healthy body. A complete drink in itself for active individuals on the go. Sante Fiber Energy Drink with chia and oat snack. The energy drink kids and adults are free to enjoy. Sante Choco Barley. One box has 10 sachets of pure chocolatey and barley goodness. Premium cocoa powder mixed with organic young barley grass makes a mix high in calcium for strong bones and teeth. Protein for all-day energy, and dietary fiber completes this healthy formula. Enjoy it hot or cold. Just dissolve 1 sachet in hot or cold water, mix, and it is ready to drink. Chocolate powder drink with barley.
Introducing a coffee cup experience like no other.
Break time. no time to go to a coffee shop. Luckily, there's always enough time for a cup of Barlicino. Because Barlicino is handy and quick to prepare. I can enjoy it even in the middle of a busy workday.
Each cup is a foamy, delicious, and comforting escape to real cappuccino goodness. With only 52 calories, non-dairy creamer, and stevia, it's a healthier coffee blend that's been infused with Sante Barley's certified organic barley grass.
Oh, hi. Traffic?
Yeah, as usual.
Here, have a cup of Barlicino.
Thanks. It's just what I need.
Coffee shop quality coffee in an instant with Barlicino.
More coffee, ma'am, sir.
Barlicino, your coffee shop experience in an instant.
Pushing yourself is never easy, so I'm glad I have my Fit and Trim to help me reach my goals. My name is Kat, and like you, I am many things. A daughter, a young professional, a triathlete. But no matter how busy I get, I always try to find some me time. Fit and Trim is a healthy blend of green tea lemon, L-carnitine, and Sante Barley's organic barley grass, mixed in with a bit of water. It's a refreshing, guiltless drink that I can take anytime. Rich in vitamin C, Fit and Trims is a powerful combination that keeps my metabolism in tip-top shape and helps dissolve body fat. Because when I work out, I let go. I leave behind all the unnecessary baggage, all the drama. Push away the negativity, and I race toward a healthier body and mind. So if you're like me and you want to do away with the things that are standing in the way of good health, grab yourself some Fit and Trim. Because it's time for a trim.
Hi everyone! Today I want to share my amazing skincare secret called Soleil. Soleil's key ingredients are marula oil, which comes from a tree in Africa, as well as Santa Barley's fresh organic barley grass, both of which are powerful antioxidants. That's why Soleil is so effective in keeping my skin healthy and glowing. Today, I'll be showing you how to use it as a facial, moisturizer, makeup primer, and more. I'm starting with a facial oil cleanse. It might sound a bit strange, but it's actually really effective. Because oil and water don't mix, using an oil-based product is more effective in dissolving the oil on my face and any other impurities that might be clogging my pores. As I apply it, I'm really enjoying the subtle scent of lavender. A little goes a long way, so I don't really need that much product. The next thing I'll need is a warm, damp towel to remove the oil. So I dab, dab, dab until the oily feeling is pretty much gone. And there you have it. I just gave myself a facial oil cleanse. When the weather outside is hot and humid, I like to apply a few drops to my hair to keep it shiny and healthy. But that's not all you can do with Soleil. Soleil can also be used after exfoliating to reduce irritation or even to lighten stretch marks. Another one of my favorite uses for Soleil is as a makeup base. Soleil works wonders as a primer because it's easily absorbed by the skin and it's so lightweight that you hardly feel anything. Alternatively, you can also mix it in with your foundation. Soleil has so many uses and so many benefits that it's become my go-to skincare product. And that's how I keep glowing with Soleil.
kayong lahat? Ayan. Ayan. Kamusta na? Kamusta na? Excited ako kasi I have nakuha ko yung time ng ating doctor, ano. So maybe nagkaroon yata ng konting challenge sa ating Zoom, pero kung merong link na kayo, paki-share na lang sa iba at konti pa lang tayo dito. Pero as promised, no, we will be talking about the proper nutrition, ano. Proper nutrition pa rin talaga. Kaya napakaganda talaga ng ating barley kasi marami itong nutrients. Okay? So, babasahin ko lang ng konti ang credentials ng ating doktor na mahal ng lahat. Okay? So, a family physician for 35 years. I think more than pa yata. Okay? Seasoned acupuncturist, no? Ito yung kanyang specialty. He has woven the best of Eastern and Western medical arts to his practice of integrative medicine. Okay? Educator, researcher, scientist, okay, a father, di ba? Marami siyang ituturo sa atin. Okay? So, let's all welcome our medical consultant, Dr. Mike Vergara. Hi, Doc, kamusta? Na-miss namin kayo nung Christmas pa yata. Happy Chinese New Year na. Kasi last January was the CEO updates, no? Kaya hindi ko nakuha yung schedule ni Doc. Kaya ngayong February. Kamusta? Kamusta kayo, Doc? Unmute yourself.
Okay, I'm there. Okay, I'm okay.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm good.
I'm very well. Unmute. Okay.
Ayan.
Okay.
Yan, kasi sabi ko nga kay Doc, baka may schedule, pwedeng may open na schedule ulit, diba? Bigyan mo ako ng time. So, maraming salamat for this opportunity, no? So, I think mag-share si Doc ng kanyang slides, no? And
Yes.
this is more of, I think, magwa-workshop ba tayo, Doc? Naku, sana nga,
Well, towards the end, yeah, probably so. I'll just ask some questions kasi challenging ang workshop via Zoom.
Correct, habang nasa Zoom, no?
Yeah.
Sana nga, pero pagka medyo, you can up your slides already habang nagchichika ako.
Okay.
No? So, our office is open already, no? So by February, second week yata, I think, no? Makaka-open na yung counter for pero you can visit already kasi nga nirenovate ang aming opisina na napakaganda naman, okay? Wow, that's your topic, the deepest secret of nutrition and a happy, healthy life.
Yeah.
Nakuha talaga yung sikreto na yan. Sige nga, Doc, share it to us.
Okay, so let me start, okay? The reason why I extended the topic include a happy, healthy life is useless ang good nutrition kung hindi ka happy, di ba? In fact, one of the main reasons we want to be in good health is so we can enjoy life. Correct, ano?
Pag worries, no? Dami mong iniisip. Masarap yung pagkain, pero
Yeah, which is why it's important that aside from being supposedly healthy physically, no, because physical health will not make you happy. Happiness is something more malalim, di ba? Agree?
Yes.
Agree, of course. Okay. So now in this talk, it's kind of it's a new twist, no? For me, it's a new twist on how to look at nutrition, no? How to look at proper health. I mentioned some of these before, but I want you to look at it from a different angle now, diba? This includes your happy, healthy life. Man, in general, no, I think it was Pierre Teilhard de Chardin, no? He's a religious scholar, no, French, who said, no, rightfully so, that we are not humans with a spiritual experience. No? We are spirits with a human experience. Okay? So you will see that there is a distinction between the physical and the spiritual. Okay? And if you don't put that together, no, you and work on it together, you cannot achieve a happy life. You might be able to achieve a healthy life, but probably not a happy or a uh, a happy life, which we call now more wellness, diba? Wellness. Okay? Agree? So
Yes,
I
of
will,
course.
so I will start, huh? I will
Correct.
start. Oh, in my screen now, I don't see anybody. I don't even see myself. No,
Correct.
but just so I can focus on the talk. Okay. So the title is "The Deepest Secrets of Nutrition and a Happy, Healthy Life." Kombinasyon o yan. Okay. So here I go. I hope this thing works. Yep, it works. For an introduction, I want to say much of man's understanding and knowledge, no, in this world is derived from the observation of nature. Okay? Movement of the stars, diba? Astronomy, astrology, cosmology, or whatever, no? Not cosmetology, huh? The movement of the stars, cyclical seasons of days and years, all of these, no, we came about the seven days in a week, no, 4 weeks in a month, no? 12 months in a year. All of this was not just invented randomly. No? This is all by observation. Okay? It takes one full Earth's rotation, which is 24 hours, and we call it a day. Diba? Uh, it takes the moon one whole or 29 and a half days, no, to encircle the Earth, no? And we call that a month. And the word moon and month come from the same root word. No? It takes 365 days for the Earth to go around the sun. You see, all of this is patterned. Okay, so there's the cyclical seasons, spring waters. No, we see this. They flow into the rivers and seas from high to low areas. No? The curious movements of living creatures. We observe that as well. Bountiful harvest of the forest. Also, the tempestuous forces of fire and rain, heat and cold, typhoons and earthquakes. Now, my approach here, because my practice, my medical practice is what we call integrative medicine. I have a background in traditional Chinese medicine. And traditional Chinese medicine is built on the same principles of observation of nature. Okay? This is in contrast with what our allopathic medicine is turning up now, in med schools and all. No? That's basically not the observation of nature. It's basically man thinking he knows what he's doing. Right? So I want to put this presentation in light of Chinese medicine, which again I said is the observation of nature. Okay? Next slide. Because of that, you will see and you will notice that there is order here on earth. Okay? There's an order. There's a design. It's not a haphazard design. Okay? It didn't just happen. Okay? Our existence here on earth just didn't happen by chance. There was a design. Okay? There is a pattern, as I had illustrated earlier. Okay? And there is a way. There's a way to do things. When somebody creates let's take for example medicine, new kind of medicine for COVID. The one who created it, the one who invented it, has certain or has a particular design. Like what will go into that medicine? What active materials will go in there? What stabilizers will go in there? What will be the dose of the medicine for what age? How will it be taken? Will it be a a tablet, a capsule? Will it be liquid form? Will it be inhaled? Will it be intravenous? Whoever invents it has the has that grand design within. No, so if you go against it, no, and you say no, I will take this medicine maybe 10 times more than what the what the creator designed it to be, you might get sick. Diba? If you deviate from the design of the creator, then you might get into trouble with whatever medicine that is. Huh? Something like that. Okay? So in this world, there's a design, there's a way. We should understand it so we make good choices. Because if we deviate far from what was meant to be, no, then we can get into trouble. Okay? So I will continue with this. No? This is the Chinese medicine part. No? About 5,500 years ago, the Chinese started to develop a system of medicine, a system of healing. It's a system derived from the observation of nature's patterns, the understanding of which would also explain the ways of creation and the design of man. And so, in Chinese med, there's this thing called the five-element theory. So the theory of the five elements came to be. Now you will learn a little Chinese medicine. Huh? In Chinese medicine, this is the five-element diagram. No? There are five elements, no, observed here on Earth. No, wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. No? Each of them work together. This is called the from wood to fire to earth to metal to water back to wood. That's called the generational cycle. No? Then you see inside there's a what we call a control cycle where you see the arrow of water. Water controls fire. Fire controls metal. Metal controls wood. No? That's how the Chinese now look also into how a person's body works. Because apparently what they see in nature is consistent with what they see in human beings. According to Teresa Biggs, who's a doctor of Oriental medicine, the five-element cycle demonstrates how all aspects of human health, like diet, movement, and emotions, are interconnected with nature and our environment. This is important to understand. We observe nature. We understand how it works. Our health, our movement, our emotions, all of these are connected with nature and our environment. So if our environment is bulok, most likely our health will become bulok. And you will see that later on. If our environment is rich, and supportive of growth, then you will see that or the people living in that environment will be healthy. If you look around the world now, there are what you call blue areas. I forget what they call it. Blue zones. No? And if you study the blue zone, Italy, Loma Linda, I think in the U.S., Japan, in Osaka, they're areas, the places where they live, is basically healthy, and the people living there have a healthy lifestyle. So they live to the 100 and so, diba? Normal lang ang 100 years old sa kanila. Why? Because their environment, the nature that surrounds them, and their lifestyles are consistently good and healthy. Okay? This is a sample of the the Chinese five element theory, where wood is compared to the liver, and the fire to the heart, earth to the spleen, metal to the lungs, and water to the kidneys. And it has seasons as well. Okay, I won't read them all, but you can see in the seasons. I included taste here, in this diagram, because we will see later that it's important that all of these tastes, are blended together. Each of them gives a benefit to their corresponding tissue. Okay, so in life we cannot go on and eat everything sweet. No, you won't eat bitter. You won't eat sour, pungent, salty. It's all sweet. If you eat all sweet, you're imbalanced. No, and you will get sick. If you eat all sour, you will get sick. If you eat all salty, you will get sick. No? So it is a mixture of this when you eat food. Okay, just so you understand. That's how the Chinese think, and that's how I think. Okay, so this is the way of creation. There is a design. This is the design of man. This is how we were made. Now, offhand, I'll talk about now observing a baobab tree. Are you familiar with the baobab tree? I don't know if I mentioned it before here. The baobab tree is a tree that was written about in the book The Little Prince, okay, by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, diba? Where the airplane of this little prince got stuck in the top of a tree. It was a baobab tree, and it was stuck in a tree in Africa. A baobab tree is an African tree. Okay, I will show you, and I want to talk about it because I have a special heart for baobab trees, and I'll tell you later. Okay. Anyway, I've always been amazed with seeds, and I always tell myself, when I make a lecture or talk about the wonders of nature, I always like to talk about seeds. No, because from a small tiny seed, no, it comes towering giants. Here I put it. No, of such tiny seeds can eventually turn into towering giants. The Bible talks about a mustard seed. No, faith of a mustard seed, just that little mustard seed, and you can move mountains. That's how amazing and awesome these seeds are. Okay? I have a picture of baobab seeds. Okay, there they're about 1 centimeter big, no? 1 by 1 centimeter. These are 5 baobab seeds, 1 centimeter per seed. I will show you now the baobab tree. Get surprised. This is a picture of the baobab trees. Can you see the one, no? A woman in the middle?
Yeah.
On the road. She's carrying a pail, a blue pail. Okay. You look at her and compare her to the size of the baobab tree. Diba? Huge. These are gigantic trees. Did you see the seed? Now, you will notice here that there's no tree that's in the middle of the road. Okay? It's all on the side. Diba? Where the environment, no, where the ground, where the soil is richer. Because if you plant your seed in the middle of the road, no, that will get broken. Okay? So you see the picture of the baobab tree. Huh? Awesome, diba? Truly a wonder of nature. Now, tell me, did all of that come from only this? Diba?
Sobrang liit.
Diba?
Too small.
Isn't that amazing? Isn't that awesome? No. However, the answer is actually no. It didn't all come from that. Okay? Because in the biology behind the baobab tree, and any tree for that matter, you plant it on the ground, okay? Roots develop, roots take the nutrients from the earth, diba? And brings it up to the plant for the plant to use. Okay? So it brings it up to the plant, the tree grows, the tree flowers, bears fruits, and thousands of seeds, and the process begins over again, over and over again. Especially these baobab trees. Okay? So let me explain in more detail. Okay? This is a sample of or an illustration of how things work. Okay, and nature, huh? This is how nature works. This is called transpiration, no? Where actually the heat of the sun, no, on the leaves of the tree will actually evaporate the water from the leaves. No? And when the water leaves or gets out of the leaves, the roots naman will end up sucking if there's water, it'll end up sucking the nutrients and go up. Okay, so it is being pulled up, and it's by the heat of the sun. So the minerals go up through the roots. If you have no roots, the tree will die. If there's no water, then there's no medium by which the nutrients can go up. Okay, and you will see how how important this image is. Okay, where a seed has to root itself in order to get the nutrients, and it needs water or alaga for it to grow. So is the life of a baobab tree that simple? No. Unfortunately, it is not. However, no, the story of the baobab tree is much like the story of man. Okay? So let me tell you a story, and it is a parable from the Holy Bible. Okay, I will read it. It's the parable of the sower and the seed. Okay, I will read it, huh? Just so you get a clearer picture of. I'm building up to a clearer picture of how we should eat. A farmer went out to sow his seed. As he was scattering the seed, some fell along the path. Okay, and the birds came and ate it up. That's why you don't see any baobab tree on the road. Okay, there might have been thousands of seeds on the road, but it will not grow because the birds will just eat it. But some fell on rocky places where it did not have much soil. It sprang up quickly because the soil was shallow. But when the sun came up, the plants were scorched, and they withered because they had no root. Other seed fell among thorns, which grew up and choked the plants. Still, other seed fell on good soil, where it produced a crop, 100, 60, or 30 times what was sown. He who has ears, let them hear. And to continue in the so just listen then to what the parable of the sower means. When anyone hears the message about the kingdom and does not understand it, the evil one comes and snatches away what was sown in his heart. Okay? So what was sown in the heart of a person, if it is not understood or taken care of, will be snatched away by the evil one. This is a seed that is sown along the path. Because the environment of the path, remember, is harsh and dry. The one who received the seed that fell on rocky places is a man who hears the word and at once receives it with joy. Good. But since he has no root, he lasts only a short time. So when trouble or persecution comes because of the word, he quickly falls away. Okay? The one who received the seed that fell among the thorns is a man who hears the word, but the worries of this life, okay, and the deceitfulness of wealth choke it, making it unfruitful. The one who received the seed that fell on good soil is a man who hears the word and understands it, produces a crop yielding 100, 60, or 30 times what was sown. It's this parable that we will use to understand the deepest secret to nutrition. Okay, good health and true happiness. Okay. So let us apply this knowledge of the 5 elements vis-a-vis the parable of the sower and the seed. So I'm going to combine, no, because that's how my mind works. Okay, I'm going to combine what I understand in Chinese medicine and how it relates to the parable. This is the sun. On the left is what we called earlier the 5 elements, and on the right is the counterpart, no, of nature. No? So wood is a seed. No, the seed. Remember, there's an order here. Huh? From wood to fire to earth to metal to water. From the seed, you need heat to plant. No, you plant during the warmer season. Okay, during spring actually. You don't plant during winter because the seeds will die. But when the heat comes out, no, after winter, that's the time to plant. Okay? And after planting, it develops roots from on the earth. Okay, and from the roots you get the nutrients and minerals from deep inside. No? These are the metals. And with water as a transport, it goes all the way back, no, up to the plant to grow the plant, to flower and seed, and the cycle goes on again. Okay, that's a physical part of man. You can look at it as such. Okay, and the spiritual part of man is this way. Okay, we have the same order here on the left, no, wood to water. But this time there's a message, no, uh, a counterpart of wood. There's a message that's planted in the heart of man. Okay, and if it if that message falls on the path, it disappears. So I didn't write it anymore. Okay, and para not too crowded. Those that fall on the earth, the rocky earth, will not produce any roots. No, because there are no roots, it will fall away. Those that fall on thorny ground will get rooted. Okay, but because they are distracted and not focused, they're focused more on the things of the world. No, they become unfruitful. May roots nga pero walang fruit. The good soil, no, the message that falls that's given to the heart of man. No? If the man is rooted in good soil, it will produce nutrient uptake and it will produce a crop. But this has to be made alaga, di ba? With water. No? You need water. If you're a gardener, like I am a gardener, no, I take joy, pride, responsibility to water my plants properly. Why? If you keep it dry, they won't grow. No, you have to water your plants, just like your relationship with the Lord. No, it has to be taken care of. Okay, there is a personal relationship, and when this personal relationship is uh, matured or developed, that's when we will. You can say that's when you can find true happiness. Okay, this is the part of man that brings about happiness. The one before is a part of man that brings good health. Okay, I combine them. This is a combination actually. Here on the left is the physical, and on the right is the spiritual. No? Physical will go expound on that, but you'll see that here on the right, no, uh, this is what will make a man happy. Okay, uh, or have a happy life. That personal relationship with the Lord. Okay, there. Okay, and it is actually mutual. No? It goes this way. No, that's the product. That's a product of a happy life or a personal relationship. It's love, no? And it goes back the other way. The product of the left, now on the left, is oxygen. Okay, because the trees give us oxygen. Okay, it's noted that it takes 7 trees, 7 mature trees, to provide the oxygen that one man needs. Okay? So I would like to think that it's the responsibility or duty of each person to plant at least 7 trees in his life. No? Anyway, here we go. Huh? So the deepest secret to nutrition and a happy life are here. I summarized it. One, to understand that God has a wonderful design for man. Two, to have faith that He would provide for our daily sustenance. I'll go through all of that. 3, to have knowledge of the proper food options. And 4, to have the wisdom to follow, obey, no? 1, 2, and 3. Have the wisdom to accept and follow is designed for man. Okay? These are the secrets, not yet summarized. I'll summarize it at the end. Okay? But these are the secrets. You should understand this. Okay? I'll make it clearer by double checking or cross checking, fact checking with the Bible. Okay? So, look at this. In Genesis, the first book of Genesis, the first page. God created people in his own image. God patterned them after himself. Male and female, he created them. Now, listen to this. How, if you remember right, no? How was man made? How did God make man? No? He got the soil, no? Formed it into a man, and blew in his spirit into the man. The breath of life. So you see, he made man after his image, no? And he made man out of the soil. Okay? Out of the soil. Now, you will find, no, that in the soil, you have at least 112 different kinds of minerals. Do you know that all of these minerals are found in the human body? That shows you our connection with the soil. It has a certain percentage of like iron. Can you go and just eat iron with, crunch tonight? No, you cannot do that. Can you just go get chlorine, and drink it, or eat it? No, you will die siguro, di ba? Magnesium, manganese, zinc, all of these are minerals that you find on the soil. Okay? But these are minerals we find also in the body that we need. How do we get those? We can pull it out from a tree and go, it's an iron tree, diba? So I'm gonna eat that. Hindi, no? Galing talaga sa lupa ang ang minerals ng human body. Galing sa lupa. The design of man. If you go back. So, again, design of man is here. Understand that God has a design for man. Okay? In Matthew 6:26, it says, look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? What does it show? Okay? It shows that God has provided for our daily sustenance. He provided food for human beings. It is in his creation. Okay? So there is a certain kind of food that we have to eat according to his design. Okay? Still, in the first chapter, then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit and seed in it. They will be yours for food. Claro ba? No? It's clear. No? Seed-bearing plants and fruit with seed in it is supposed to be our food. It's like gasoline, You have a car. Is it gasoline or diesel? Diba? If you put gasoline in a diesel car, it won't run properly. Diba? And you say it will be best? No. If you put diesel in a gasoline-fed car, same thing. No? This is what God is saying. This is what you are designed to eat. Okay? Again, it's clear. So, we have 1, 2, and 3. Understand that God has a design for us, that he would provide for our daily sustenance, and that we know what kind of proper food we're supposed to have. No? Now, I will continue with this. Okay? And to all the beasts, this is also Genesis. And to all the beasts of the earth, no? And all the birds of the air, and all the creatures that move on the ground, including man, no? Everything that has breath of life in it, I give every green plant for food. Okay? And it was so. I give every green plant for food. You know why plants are extremely healthy for us? Because of the fact that the nutrition we need, no? The minerals and vitamins we need come from the soil. Okay? It comes from our environment. No? If we plant, okay, so we can eat the same vegetables. But if the vegetables are planted in a soil that is not rich in nutrients, no, even if you eat vegetables, it may not be good. Diba? Or you may eat fruits with chemicals. Huh? It may not be good as well. There is a kind of food, no? Green plants for food. And these are the foods that get its minerals, its nutrition itself from the ground, from rich soil. No? Because that's where, from the roots, all the vitamins and minerals go out. No, it goes up to the plant and it stays in the plant. It stays in the leaves. So how do you get iron into your body? No? How do you get magnesium? How do you get zinc? How do you get all of these 112 minerals that your body needs? How do you get them into your body? By eating the plants that has them. Eating the plants or the food that has them. And all those minerals are found in fruits, vegetables, especially green plants. Okay? Remember, the Lord is not only feeding human beings, He's feeding the whole world. He's feeding all the creatures of the world. No? And the green plant is a food of choice. Okay? What better green do we have here, no, on earth, no? Than, well, top notcher, no? Barley. Here we go again. Mentioned how many times in the Bible? Maybe 30, 40, 50 times. Barley, barley, barley. No? That's our food. No? Sometime after, but this is for the discussion sake lang. Sometime after the Great Flood, there was a verse in the Bible that mentioned that maybe because there weren't any more plants, that man can eat certain kinds of food also. No? I think like fish. No? In the Passover, they ate lamb. Diba? So I'm not saying you should be vegetarian. No, it's just that the design of our body, no, and the design of God's food works together well. Okay? God made this food for our body. Diba? Claro yan eh. No? It's so clear. No? And green plants. Now, so we have Genesis, the first part, no, the first chapter is, no, this is actually Revelation, the last chapter of the book. Diba? So, from the first page of the book to the last page of the book, they're talking about trees. They're talking about fruit. They're talking about leaves. No? Why? Because that's the that's how we were created. So in the middle of its street, we're talking about the New Jerusalem or heaven. Okay, in the middle of its street, this is Revelation chapter 22, verse 2. Okay, in the middle of its street, and on either side of the river was the tree of life, okay, which bore 12 fruits. 12, not like the 12 months of the year. 12 fruits, each tree yielding its fruit every month. So now we see, hey, there's that cycle pala. Diba? There's that cycle of 12 months. Diba? 12 months. The leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. See how important, no? How significant, how amazing actually uh, the biology of ants is no vis-a-vis the health of human beings. Plant human beings, you know, they belong to each other. They belong to each other. They were made leaves, the greens were made for the nutrition of man. Now you'll see that there are 12 fruits, no, that come every month. Every month there's a new fruit. No, you know. I'm almost sure that these fruits, these 12, are not all sweet. No, some are sour, some may be pungent, some may be bitter. Diba? All of that together. No, that's why. Um, Wait, let me summarize that. Okay, in summary, no, I have two things. From again, this is the parang Bible, no, of Chinese medicine. No? It's called the Yellow Emperor's Bible, no? Or Wang Tinei Jing Suen. Okay, according to the no, to this book, if people pay attention to the five flavors and blend them well, their bones will remain straight, their muscles will remain tender and young, breath and blood will circulate freely, the pores will be fine in texture, and consequently, breath and bones will be filled with the essence of life. Okay? My number one for summer is eat according to the seasons. Eat according to the seasons. Okay? When it's summertime, it's time to eat summer fruit, summer food. Okay? If it's rainy season, dun sa ibang apat ang seasons. Tayo, dalawa lang actually. No? So it's easier for us to eat. No? We kind of have all of these food year round. But you eat according to the seasons because that was the way, that was the design, and that's the pattern of Earth. Diba? Per season, there's a set of food that comes out. No? Comes out from the trees, comes out from the ground. No? That's what you eat. No? Because that is where the blend of the five flavors will come from. Now, you don't just eat one thing all the time. Okay? So, secret of eating properly, eat according to the season. And number two, eat food that nature provides. Nowadays, we have processed foods, canned foods, food additives, food coloring, fast food, refined oils, irradiated foods, so make it last longer. We have foods grown in nutrient deficient soil. Okay? So it's a nutrient deficient food. We have junk food. We have all of these kinds of food that was not meant to be consumed by man. That's why when we indulge in these, we get sick. Diba? So, in TCM, again, if we deviate too far from what nature provides for us, there will likely be consequences resulting in poor health. TCM is traditional Chinese medicine. Again, if we deviate too far from what nature provides for us, there will likely be consequences resulting in poor health. So you should understand that you should eat seasonal, no, according to the season, and you have to eat foods that are provided by the Lord. Okay? And as we discussed earlier, you know what these are. Okay? Fruits, leaves, and the greens, meaning the grass. Okay? When they say greens, it is grass. Okay? Made for the animals, it's made for all living creatures, including man. I leave you with this, diba? If you have a sick fish, how do you treat it? One, give medicine or medicate the fish if he's in that brown fish bowl, or do you clean the tank? Okay. When you have a sick fish, you don't give it medicine. What? First, you clean your environment. Clean your environment. it is the environment where you get your nutrition. Again, I will go back. It is in the soil. Again, what's in the soil? The minerals that are actually in your body as well. Okay? So this is, no, the secret to good nutrition. Okay, and a happy life. Okay, eat according to the seasons and eat what nature gives you, what nature provides. Okay, that is my take on this. Okay, I will unshare now. Okay,
Thank you for that.
different, huh? It's a
Yes.
different, ano,
Thank you, Doc. No, so it's a different, ano to. So,
it's a different approach. I
correct.
hope you understand, ano? I hope you understand the nature
Parang,
of man
oo,
and what is made for man.
correct. So, parang, to summarize for me, ha, ito lang. Eat food that nature's provide. Nature's
Yes.
provide. Okay?
Yeah.
Which is God provides also. Which is, again, barley pa rin. Diba?
Barley pa rin ang bagsak eh.
Barley pa rin.
Oo.
Green plant, barley pa rin.
Yeah.
Kasi magandang overview. I mean, a different, ano to, Doc. No, thank you for that. Kasi nga naman, kung titignan mo, God has provided already, no? The food na kailangan natin talaga. You have mentioned, which is really very good. In fact, Doc Mikey, there's one training or one ano to na si Ate Minette naman, our Chief Product Officer, she conducted about the spiritual roots of barley. So
that's nice.
Yes, there's really there's really verses, no? I will ask her to do that again.
Yeah.
This is in connection. And in fact, thank you for that, Doc, kasi it's Chinese New Year.
Yeah, exactly.
Chinese New Year. So parang, minsan magtataka ka pa eh. Ano ba talaga? Pero eto na. It's really being provided already.
Yeah. So it's not as if when you sell or when you take barley, sabi kasi ng ano, okay yan. Hindi. No? Understand it. Understand why it is good. No? Put it deep in your heart. Why is it good? No? Because it is really meant for us. No? That's why it is good for us. It was meant for us.
O yan narinig nyo. Thank you, Doc. Yeah. Which is really, really true naman. We cannot argue about it.
Yeah.
Kasi maganda yung sabi ni March, always go back to how God designed us.
Correct.
To maintain health that He provided us. So, that's really the bottom line or the summary talaga. Is eat food that nature provides. Kasi nga, it's already there. Okay, so the barley, no, 'di ba? Yun naman ang unang ginawa, damo, 'di ba? Yun naman ang unang ginawa talaga. So we really have to understand, bakit ba talaga tong barley na to nakakagaling, nakakatulong, nakakaayos. Okay? So, actually,
just be obedient. Just be obedient, 'di ba? That's what was given to us. Be obedient. Tanggapin natin, no? That's the truth. No?
Yes. Oh, that's another be obedient. O,
Yeah.
diba?
Yeah.
Binigay na nga eh. So, binibigay na natin sa iba. And yet, others doubt about this product. Others still think na effective ba yan? Okay ba yan? Alam mo yung minsan iinumin na lang, they question a lot. Which is nung sa akin, sabi ko nga eh, ang daming ang napagaling, ang daming ang naayos, ang daming ang natulungan. All we have to do is to share it. Share the products. Again, sabi ni Doc, be obedient. Because the product will really not last that long kung hindi talaga to maganda.
Think of it this way. If the Lord shares barley with you, you think it's right that you also share barley to somebody else? Of course.
Yes.
Of course. Why won't you? When the Lord does it to us, di ba?
Oo nga. Oo nga naman. O, di ba? Think about it.
Think about it. Oo. Kaya itong medyo malalim, but I want you to think it. And I want you to internalize it. No? That this is a excellent, not only excellent, it is the food, no? That was meant for human beings.
O, di ba? So, ang ganda rin ng sinabi ni Wolf, Jasmine Ramos, we must be good steward in all God gave us. Di ba?
Yeah.
So, obedience, stewardship. So, you found barley already because it is being shared to you kasi nga, may purpose talaga. May purpose.
Meron.
And I really believe in that. Nako, thank you, Doc. Magandang realizations talaga ito based on what's really happening na in fact, diba? So, kung meron ka talagang good food, happy ka talaga, di ba?
Yeah.
That's really...
Ang problem natin ngayon is the environment we live in, no? Is full of junk food, fast food, junk food, and all.
Processed.
Want to be healthy, kind of control that environment a little bit.
Yeah. Diba? So, anong masasabi nyo, mga people of the Philippines? People of Sante. Nako, maraming. This is another, angle that we really have
Yes.
to...
Oh. Me, as a responsible father, no? I hope I'm a responsible father.
You
no?
are.
I want to control the kinds of food that enters my kitchen. Diba?
Correct.
Oh, I don't have, I won't put in junk food in the kitchen. Diba? Because baka mamaya my baby will eat it or, you have to promote good health.
Correct.
So
Exactly.
that's way to control your environment, as I mentioned. If you have a problem, fix your environment. No? Fix that, make it healthy.
Kasi parang ganito din di ba? But if we teach our children good food, they will really eat good food. Tayo lang naman din ang nagtuturo sa mga anak natin ng kumain ng French fries,
Uy, nako.
soda. Diba? Natutuwa ka pa, yay! Umiinom na. Pero, if we do not introduce those bad foods to our children, to our kids, they will not really know these bad foods.
Yeah.
Hindi naman nila alam yan Diba? Even if nakikita na nila yan sa environment or they will ask kasi, pero if you will not give it, hindi naman din nila alam. Hindi naman nila that's why we really have to raise our children, give them good food, what nature has provided for.
And as you promote barley, you take it as well. Okay? Because people will see that. How do you, you have to take a good example. Take it, be healthy, be happy. And when people see you and they go, that's a barley guy, that's a barley person.
Yes. All we have to do talaga is to share it.
Share it.
Share the good news. Kasi nga, people can see if you are really, really looking, taking the product. That's why I'm telling them also, not only the juice, that's why we put it in our coffee, we put it in our toothpaste, in our soap, because we want you to change your brand. Again, parati ko na lang din sinasabi yun, change your brand, do not patronize that brand X kasi walang negosyo doon. That's only a part. No, that's only a part. Pero ito, God has provided for us. Okay? So, long time ago, diba, meron na talagang barley. It's even mentioned in the Bible, 37 times the word barley. So, if you can really relate and see it in a different angle, maganda talaga.
Again, I'll relate it again to the parable. We have a gift that's given to us. The seed. And that's what you're holding there, Bing. Okay? That's a seed. What will you do with it, diba? If you take care of your, if you treat it with respect, understand what it is, share it, I think it's the sharing of the barley, no, that is the nurturing, no, of the plant. No? So it goes back, no. If you don't do anything with it, it's like it falls on rocky soil, di ba? Or yeah, okay, you're supposed to sell it, but you're busy doing something else, or that falls on thorny soil. But if you focus on on the product, if you focus on the barley, no, and work on it, no, take care of it. You make alaga your business or your family or whatever you're sharing. It will grow. It will prosper. Why? Because the Lord knows you're doing something good.
Correct. O, diba? Ang daming realization. This is just the seed.
That's just a seed.
Diba? I-plant mo. Diba?
Yeah.
Plant, share. So it will grow. It will grow. Our business will grow. Your customer will grow. You're healthy. You'll become healthy and everyone else. Napaka malaking bagay talaga. So if you do not share, diba? So paano nga naman siya mag-grow? Paano siya lalaki?
Yeah.
This is really our seed. That's a different angle, no? Maganda yung sharing niyo, Doc. Maraming salamat because this is a different realization, a different angle that we will look into na tama naman, wag kang mahiyang i-share yung barley. Diba? Because you do not know kung sino talaga yung matutulungan. Actually, Doc, share ko lang. I think that was yesterday or the other day, may nag-message sa akin. Tapos na nagtatanong siya, paano daw makakatulong yung barley sa goiter. Tapos nun, she showed me the picture of a woman with a goiter as big as this. Sobrang laki. So parang naaano ko, sabi ko, ba't ganyan kalaki? Sabi niya, ma'am, kasi 25 years na po siyang ganyan. Sabi ko, 25 years? Ibig sabihin, 25 years mong inalagaan yung goiter.
Yeah.
Diba? So parang wag nating alagaan ng sakit. Wag nating alagaan sakit. Kaya nga parati, ito na nga you just have to share. Tapos i-share natin dun sa isang, I really cannot understand why there are some people na hinahayaan nilang lumaki ang mga sugat, lumaki yung mga bukol. Ano talaga ako eh. At the same time, parang nagagalit ako na naiinis ako na parang, 25 years? Ibig sabihin, wala kang ginawa dyan sa...
Bing, taking that goiter as an example, anong kulang sa diet niya kung may goiter? Iodine. Okay? That's what I mean by the minerals, diba, of the earth. You need it, no? You don't take enough iodine, you get sick. Diba? That's just one of it.
Yeah.
We need iodine, kaya nga may iodized salt, diba? I was in the Department of Health when I made it was my project that we had to have salt iodized because many of the people who live inland, no, in the mountains and not by the sea, they get goiter a lot kasi kulang ang iodine.
Yeah.
No? So you have to supplement iodine. Again, another mineral that's found on the soil, no, or on the sea. So that's what I mean. 112 minerals, you need them all. How will you get them? Huh? You have to get them from plants.
Halaan, mga
yan, oo.
Halaan.
Correct. Walang ganyan sa bundok. Diba? That's why you need all kinds of food.
Vegetables and fruits. Yeah, that's really...
seashells. Mga tahong, halaan, guys.
Tama naman.
Iron, di ba? Iron, where do you get iron? Number one, malunggay, no? Dahon ng siling. Kamote tops, malunggay, di ba? For your blood.
Yeah. Which is again, going back to barley, maraming micronutrients.
Yeah.
It has been found. It has been studied. It has been tested, 'di ba? So again, all of you here listening to us, almost we're 100 here in Zoom and some of you in YouTube. Don't ever doubt the product. Don't ever. Because it's provided for already. Sinabi na nga, the green plant. Diba?
Yeah.
The green plant. So ito na nga, nilagay na sa sachet para mabilis na maabot ng tao.
Right.
Diba? So how can we buy barley in the store, in the palengke? Diba?
Yeah, you cannot.
Put here already. All we have to do is to take it on a religious ano. So maraming salamat talaga, Doc, for that angle, for that wonderful learnings and knowledge that you have shared to us. No, so kasi may basis naman din ito, no? Hindi naman ito ano lang, haka-haka lang, narinig nyo lang, so it has been studied. The Chinese medicine, you being studying all of these things, and naa-attest mo talaga na this is really the right nutrition, which we will kung iaano natin sa barley talagang this is the right So again, maraming salamat, Doc, for your knowledge.
Thank you again, my pleasure.
For sharing, and I know religiously ka pa rin umiinom ng barley, and I know you love our products. And with the new product that we have, the zinc, the Daily C, more to go. Will be giving the doctor another topic to discuss, no? So again, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Bing Kalinawan, your corporate product specialist. Let's live more and do more with Sante. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Doc Mikey.
Thank you. Thank you also.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Ma'am Bing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doc. Reminder for tomorrow, everybody, we have a special webinar. It's a Zoom exclusive, Achieving Business and Life Integration. So, yan, caring about our mental health. Tomorrow, Doc, you may attend if you have the time. I'll be giving you the Zoom link.
Yes. So a different another perspective na naman, ano? So totoo naman din 'yan, so mental health no nangyayari sa atin. So talagang just keep on learning, keep on sharing ano kasi nandito naman talaga tayo. Hindi kami magsasawa talaga to give you more learnings talaga. Okay? So the Zoom link is the poster is out already. So yung Zoom link actually nakadikit naman doon. In fact, ito after this you can try to hear it again sa mga hindi pa napakinggan. Ako I will hear it again kasi natututo ka, no? So all our posters, trainings are in our FB Engage. The Zoom link are there. So kung hindi nyo nakita, message nyo lang kami para mabigyan namin kayo ng link for tomorrow so you can share. Okay? So again, thank you, Ian. Thank you, Doc Mikey. And thank you, everyone, for listening and attending to our Doctor's Wellness Training. Thank you.
Thank you. Unmuted, everybody. Good night. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Ma'am Bing.